Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM22 Dragons. This is episode 24, and we continue on now to the Flanders classics with the Dwars door Flanderen getting us started on this one, and we're about to hit the very first cobbled sector. These couple of races, along with Paris-Roubaix just after it, are likely to be our weakest events on the entire calendar. If we can crack the top 25, it would be a miracle. To crack the top 50 may not even be possible. So you can see we are already seeing multiple riders dropped all over the place here. Dye was protecting Schechter. No, I thought I had him protecting Schechter. Lieberman gets dropped. He's got a big -4 today. But most everybody else is in good shape, and yeah, big splits to the field already on just the first climb of the day. Front group is okay, starting to come back together a bit. Lieberman's still not up here, 80 in the peloton now. And let's see, Dye, I want you to protect. Lieberman is now possibly our strongest overall rider that we have. Schechter, of course, is the strongest on paper, but he is purely a sprinter and really does not offer anything else. Lieberman, best all-around rider that we have with 100 now in the peloton, and we're going to get through things. See how much ground he loses. I don't think we're going to see Lieberman again, and even if we do, he doesn't have much left in the tank. 43 here in the front group. Dye is nearly done. Chu is nearly done. Chu is our best cobbled rider, our best classics guy, but this is not his kind of profile with just a 64 mountain, so he is riding as a domestique and a peloton that is now shrinking ever more. Let's hope these guys don't get back on, because there's 65 riders there. I'm liking that there's only 33 here for now. It's looking like we could have a top 50 on our hands, but Chu and Dye are recovering a bit. They're 3 minutes down. Wow. 3 minutes behind. They're not going to regain contact. They are not going to regain contact. The breakaway of 13 has just a 1.5-minute advantage. And of course, they've been spending a lot more time out there. So we got 4 guys here. We need to figure out, it's probably going to not be about the sprint. I think we're going to have a much better shot riding for someone like Reddy. Reddy's on a +5 today. Schechter's going to have to do the dirty work. I don't think we're going to be in position to be sprinting at the end of this thing with all this undulation and all these cobbled sectors still coming. 33 now in the group as we've dropped 2 guys and had 1 attack. Okay, 50k. It's time to get water. There's the breakaway. Now just 22 in the group. 10 fell off, but they have recovered. Yes, there are attempted attacks right now, but we are not in a strong enough position to be the team that's responding to attacks. So now it's 41 and 5. 5 new breakaway riders and the 13 from the break back in the... and 4 guys looking pretty fresh. Ooh, Van Aert with the fall. Okay, now it's time to really turn up the effort. Caught those front 5. Now we're looking at 45 guys. 4 stars through here. Already! No! Oh, terrible timing on that. Especially when he's, only got a 72 cobble. The Boist also. A lot of guys dropped. Schechter is dropped just because he's not strong enough. These 2 just hanging on. Not quite hanging on, are they? They're going to regain contact momentarily. And they do. 34 in the front group. Schechter's still out there and ready. Ready attacking. And he's back. And now I have 4 guys here. We are going to do something just to protect them just for right now. Taraskin. And then Locke. We're just going by the order that they are in. We're going to save Schechter a little bit of effort, a little bit of time. Tire skin. Oh my gosh, another crash. And you can see just how quickly Terraskin regains a little bit of ground for us, as we could not climb fast enough through there. Schechter could not quite keep up with us. Schechter, hang on to this group. Can they make contact? Can they pull us back? Maybe. 24 at the front, and here we go again. 4 stars. It's Koppenberg. Schechter made it back for a split second, but I think it's only going to be a split second. Tarskin is done. That just blew him up. Lock. Oh, man. Go catch this group at least. This group is not riding hard right now. 21k to go. But it's 21k, so we can't just ride flat out here. Tarskin is on his own. Schechter is on his own. We're through the worst of it now. Can we get back in contention for maybe a top 10? We're looking at 12, 17, 21 riders. Right now we are just riding for a top 25. Really disappointed that we couldn't climb fast enough. And of course I did make, well, we catch 3 guys. Others having some bad luck. We certainly had some, and we can catch these 4. Come on, Lock. Come on, Lock. Get moving, bud. We were just too weak in the cobbles. Lock has a +3 and looks really good. Good climber, but... just ride with these guys. Let it come back together a little bit. And now, ready? Just you, bud. Go catch those 4. Go catch those 4. There you go. I told you to sit up. I don't know why you're still trying to attack here. I was trying to catch Voss, but... a lot of solo guys up here. 7 ahead of us. Can we catch these 2 and ride with them? Locke is in the next 5 behind us. Ready? 2-star sector, and we finally catch up to a group. We're going to sit on with Voss and Russo. You can see 5 guys just ahead of us. Reddy does not have much energy to be trying to attack here, and he's not very good on the cobbles. But it does come back together a little bit, which is good. We're looking at still 7 riders ahead of us, plus whatever the main group is. That might be top 25 now, depending on what's going on with that main group, but I definitely think it is top 25 now. So can Reddy hang on to gain a little something. We've already got Johannesson with the win, and this is 1.8k and 1k. Reddy now sprinting. He's going to beat 3 of them to the line for 10th place. Yes, Kasim Reddy. Oh, that's a big 10th place right there. That was unexpected. Lock grabs 14th. We were outside the top 25. Terraskin kind of stays about there. Terraskin 31, Schechter 34th. Yeah, we are doing much better than expected here. Much better. We squeezed out a top 10 in one of these 3 races that are huge tasks for us. Like I said, a top 25 would have been a miracle. Apparently, we got a super miracle. At Dwarsdorf Flanders, I was expecting the worst and was pleasantly surprised when we finished in the top 10. But this is the Ronde van Vlaanderen. It's a much bigger race. It's a much harder race. It's a much more prestigious race and a monument. And we were expected to have a +5 race day condition. We ended up with a -6. So it's bad. It's very bad. Sorry, I take that back. It was a -4. But either way, it was a -9 net for the day. So as the field has temporarily split apart, and I'm sure we'll come back together, and has come back together, we'll take over with these guys. 129k Taraskin. Go get the water. That's your role right now anyway. And we've kind of had it all break up. So with such a really poor draw, I think this is the one where we're going to be really lucky to get a top 50. Terskin has finished the water. Let's get him back on protecting somebody that's right here. Like, ready? A little break in the action before you get into kind of the later phase. And things really get tough. 154 chasing 6 riders. They have just under 3 minutes. And it is slowly coming down right now. And it took a long time to get our 2 guys kind of back up into position. So it really just shows how hard the field is pushing. Right now I've got 3 guys that are in good shape for the time being. We're going 82, and you can see Yamamoto, Locke. They're both done. They're both dropped. Alpasov barely hanging on here. Peloton of 41. A few riders trying to attack this group. 85k to go. Let them roll back here pretty quick. For now, we're at 84. The Peloton and the group splits. And Alpasov is the one who ends up wasting a ton of energy doing the chasing to get back up there. Such is life. We are 37. We are now ahead of the Peloton. And apparently the favorite is behind us, and they're still 20 ahead. They are a minute and a half. Deep to try to stay here, but he's 64 cobble rating. He might have an 80 mountain, but that's not going to do it. Ready, just staying up here. Well, it was just. There we go. Now it's back together. 37. And the front group is... this is the group that's considered the breakaway that the gap is feeding off to. I thought I put you on auto. All right, we got... oh, gosh, we lost contact. Look almost assured to have a top 50, but can we make it a top 25? The breakaway is down to 10 riders. The chase group, Lieberman's going to take over here in a second. So we are leading a chase group of 10 containing 7 other riders. We now have 33 at the front as that has all come together. But with 25k to go, if we can bring this together at least, we can maybe get the 6 guys working together. That's Delay and Laporte. And then with us, Vermeersch and Hessman. Lieberman's out of energy. Reddy has recovered a little bit though. And when we hit this, Reddy can go forward. That's the final cobbled sector. And Reddy survives with a group of 6 chasing the front riders. I don't know how many guys are ahead. There's 7 plus at least 3 more groups. And I'd say there's more than 13, but we may have eked out a top 25 with this. We certainly made progress passing up some guys. When we hit a steep cobble climb, we just couldn't, we didn't have the cobble rating to keep up. With 8k to go, we'll use that gel. And we are catching up to some more groups. So this is actually a really good thing. Now we're looking 13 guys ahead, plus at least 3 groups. But the front, they're already finishing. 12 guys, 3.7k. Yeah, not looking great. Looking great. 2.9. We don't really have anything to sprint here. It's going to come very quick and go very quick. Coming up on 1k, they're already sprinting. Patient, patient, patient. Now attacking. Can we progress? Top 20 have already crossed the line. So it's probably not a top 25. It's 29th. Oh, man. 29th. Not far from a top 25. My expectation was top 50. Maybe. So 29th is pretty good. Almost cracked the top 25. That is going to do it for this episode, though. Next up is Paris-Roubaix. And we do have the punchy classics after that. We're not terribly well built for that, but we certainly have some guys now that have leveled up and have good mountain and hills ratings. There's at least a few of them. So I'm encouraged that we can get some points in those events as well. So far, so good on the season. Only the one win, but man, oh man, we've been competing well in our first World Tour competitions. And I'm surprised at how many we have, but of course, that was our continental ranking from last year. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.